Hey guys, welcome back. We are progressing right into late March, 1943. I'm excited for this turn because we have just built our oil plant, and we now, for the first time, will consistently have oil as long as we hang on to that city in southern China. Alright. Yeah, so we just finished our oil, what is it called? Synthetic oil plant. Provides one oil. Boom. What a lovely sight. Now we can start training Zeros and naval units and all the good stuff. But let's see what happened on the previous turn first. Alright. So let's come over here. Oh, so we're ooh, they caught me. Alright, yeah. they cut me down. Okay. Well, we were having fun with our transport over here. We weren't doing much anyway with it. Just cause being a bit of a nuisance, but yeah, they took out our transport here. Alright, let's see. So we shot down a Wildcat, nice, with our Yamada unit, because of course we have our Navy still sitting healing over here. So I'm glad our Yamada unit is able to get some action. La la la. So we have, of course, a big stack here. Our flak is being helpful. I might want to get my super medic over here to get these guys healed. But let's continue. We got a great general. Who doesn't love a great general? Interception. So they see me coming here. They're trying to bomb me. Don't think it's going to be enough to stop me. Just a bunch of bombardment here. They're still bombing me here. Oh, they're moving their army right here. Wow. Well, they don't have a road here. Well, we'll deal with that later. What else? Just some they just pretty much bombed us. Nothing major happened. Just they're utilizing their air force, and hopefully when we get our Zeros online in the next few turns, we can start intercepting their bombers finally. I guess he was blowing up a railroad here. He got a great engineer. His golden age ended. Alright. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so let's continue. I think let's do our turn over here first with Cyan. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Chinese infantry here in the city. I think I will go ahead and give you pinch combat. We're going to have to hit it probably for a few turns with artillery. Almost certainly. But look at this stack. Quite the stack. It's not that big. I mean, it's pretty big, but... I mean, we have a sizable force here, so I wonder what his plan is. Especially without roads over here. I guess he's just trying to put some pressure on me. Just to help relieve the Chinese. So yeah, let's go ahead. So we have several promotions we can give. I think we can give these guys city bombard damage. Because we have several cities defense to take out. Whoa, that did a lot. I think that promotion is pretty effective for taking out yeah, okay, so the question is, do I do one more? Because 16%. So went down 15%. Okay, I'm just going to give you city bombard damage. That'll bring it down to 0. And then we can use the rest of our artillery units. I guess I'll just give you barrage too, which I'm guessing improving the collateral damage helps with the ranged bombardment feature. So let's hit them here. Oh, they're really hurt. They went from 18 down to 11 and 13. What are we looking at here? Not enough that I want to attack them this turn. I'm not pushing. Of course, this is on a hill. But one more turn of artillery bombardment, and this city should be ours. So we have a medic here in a stack, right? Yeah, so only 3 turns to heal. Of course, they're going to bomb me, but I think I'd rather hit them with artillery again. So, yeah, let's improve your interception chance. So, 60%, 40%. Okay, yeah. The question is, can we get our medic... No. Over here. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm just gonna sit here. Well, I can get my medic. Yeah, I'm not setting my. Let me look at this. Yeah, because my medic is the only guy with 3 movement. No one else could even come over here to defend him, so he's not getting over here. So, okay, that's okay. I could run him back over here to get these guys healing. But I want to keep him over here so I can get this stack healed after we take Siam. So, all these infantry, we'll go ahead and just skip your turn. So I have to contend with this stack coming at me. I wonder why he moved on here and not here. Like, why? And I don't see workers here. Yeah, I don't see any workers. Okay, well. At least we have another turn before I have to deal with this stack. And we have a railroad connecting all these lines over here. So, what do I do? I think... And he's only got 1 tank here? I'm going to go ahead and just back up into Chengdu and see what his next play is. Okay, we got a Chinese corporation executive. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead. I'm going to send all these workers back here where it's safe. We built our railroad. I'll probably replace one of these farms with a watermill and then put a rice paddy here. So let's, yeah, I'm going to do that. This other group of workers, yeah. We don't need all this food here, especially in a Chinese city at the happiness cap. So I'll just come on. Well, there's no road here. I could, I guess, make a railroad on these tiles as well. Up from Kunming up to the north. So maybe I'll just come down here. Boom, make a railroad here. So our stack here is healed, fully healed. Yeah, I'm just going to garrison them in Chungking. Alright. Yeah, so let's just gather here. So I'm going to actually bet on the fact that we're going to be taking Cyan next turn. I'm actually thinking about moving my 3 tanks, not too many, but here onto this tile. No, I'm not going to do that because that'd be a sitting duck for bombing raids. Well, actually might like divert their bombing raids to hit my my 3 tanks. So I'm going to put my tanks here. So I'm going to take Cyan at least next turn. But the thing about putting them here is that they're easily positioned to help attack Cyan if needed. Or they could also readjust and come back over here. Because this cultural control is going to switch to me next turn when I take Cyan. So... And we're sitting at strength 26. I don't think the Chinese have anything that could even touch my tanks with strength 26. So let's just come and sit right here. Our cavalry. This is our cavalry city. We're just going to be sitting right here. Artillery. Okay. So we skip our turn. We got our bombers. Chinese executive. I think I could send you over here to Nanking. A lot of unhappiness here. And it's not a river tile with a lot of nice towns I could be able to work. So I want to increase happiness here right away. So let's send you over here. Boom. I want to start training. Let's go and start training in That's 4 turns. That's not great. That's 2 turns. I'm gonna keep on delaying that monument. I want to pump out these executives as fast as possible. With our bombers. I know they have fighters over here. Let me see if they are still on interception. Yeah, there's this guy. So I can't run raids over here yet. So we can pretty much still only be using our bombers for recon missions, at least for a while longer. Until we get our zeros up in the air. So what's going on over here? He's making a railroad. You got a great general right here. Okay. And a stack is right here. They're already fully healed. That didn't take long. So I'm going to guess he's going to be making a move over here into Kangtung really soon. And I do not have a plan to deal with that. I'm just, yeah. Everyone here. Okay, you can heal. Yeah, just run missions. I guess there's just one fighter up over China at the moment. But I'm not risking sending my bombers up in the air just to get like harassed by this fighter. I'd rather just, yeah, not risk them getting shut down. All right. Ooh, 1 turn to heal. That's the magnificence of that super medic. Thank you, sir. All right. Well, okay. So remember, so all these carriers, I really want to get them healed. You're at least 2 turns. The battleship's 2 turns. I guess we're stuck here for at least another 2 turns. So everyone here, I'll go ahead and skip your turn. So we do have some carriers who have some movement. This guy with 20. Let's get a destroyer up. I guess okay, yeah, the cruisers can come too, I suppose. If I want to set a destroyer to, let me click this sec, please. Come on. Jeez. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's get a destroyer. Okay, we're going to come on down enough just to do some recon and maybe even blow up a naval boat here. Oh, well, they are intercepting over here now. Look at that. And I'm surely not going to be putting my zero into harm's way. So scratch that. There's nowhere else I'd rather... I could come over here to Guadalcanal. That's a bit too far, actually. At least for this guy, with these short-range bombers. So, let's see. Let's pull up this carrier, who have the long-range dive bombers. Not you. And let's come on over here. So, how close do we need to... Oh, just a few more tiles. Alright, so let's do a recon mission here first. There's a flak and there's no naval units here, so that's not even worth bombing at all. Do a recon mission here. No naval unit. Just out of curiosity, no naval unit. Okay. Pretty light defenses on New Guinea. I think the play really is to just have my dive bombers do recon missions on the surrounding ocean. But I mean, he knows I'm here, so it's not like he's going to let anyone get within range of me. But, yeah. And then also another question is, where is the American fleet? And how many carriers do they have in it? Yeah, these guys, they're pretty much stuck because their carrier's healing, and they have such short range, so I'll go ahead and just do something with them. Yeah. Get some value out of them. Ooh, Combat 5. That's a that's an ace pilot. Yeah, okay. But I'm keeping you on interception. You're too valuable to do anything else. I can send you here. Yeah, why not? Okay, well, I figured there was nothing around here. This carrier also has some long-range aircraft. Where can we send them? Where should I probe? I kind of want to probe to the northeast. All these other destroyers are healing. Okay. Let's come a little bit more over here. Do some more recon. Okay. Send this carrier back. Let's pull up another carrier. The last one, I believe. Yep, this guy with full health and the long-range aircraft. Let's see if we can do some... How far north can we get? So we can send this guy a little bit further out. That's 10 tiles out. Let's send you... We can send you one more tile out. And you should be able to, yeah, pull back. And where do we recon? Where do we recon? Let's come up here. Over here. I'm expecting to find a whole lot of nothing, but you never know until you check. Yep, okay. Well, we did the best we could for recon. Let's come on back to Midway. Come on back. Not Midway. This is Chuck. Skip your turn. Yeah. Okay, skip your turn. We are slowly repairing tiles that were bombarded, so I think I want to get maybe a workshop here. Some more hammers. But I did want to put an ironworks here. But yeah, let's put a workshop here. 2 turns, wow. Usually 3 workers are enough to make an improvement in just 1 turn. Let's get that done. We have enough infantry in all these tiles, on all these cities. We'll be sending you down here to Nagasaki. It's quite an expensive upgrade. 308 gold. For 2 more movement, 2 more strength, and he starts with radar. And radar does give me +1 visibility, which it's kind of hard to argue against the merits of that. I might do it. I'm going to send you out for a routine Passover, and I'll get you back in and upgrade you before you run out of movement. So, yeah. Alright, yeah, oh, am I going to run out of movement? Oh, damn. Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and just click this. Please, hopefully a battleship doesn't come out of nowhere and sink me here. And I'm trying to avoid starving here. Tokyo. We've maintained Tokyo's population. We still starving? Yeah. I've got to get 1 more fishing boat here. Well, we have 1 more fishing boat. There we go. Oh, we're still starving. Yeah, we're just so unhealthy. Maybe there's a resource I can pull out. Oh, because we have oil now, so that's giving us plus... Okay, well. That's a fine problem to have. I don't mind that. Same deal with this destroyer. I'm going to want to... Yeah, so look at this. Radar +1 visibility range. Excellent. And we know how much of a menace submarines have been here off the coast of Japan, so... Yeah, the play will be to just go ahead and upgrade every destroyer I have to Destroyer 2. Okay, there we go. Boom. We're offloading. No time to stop and heal for this transport. Boom. Send you back. Let's pick up this. Do we have someone here? Okay, yeah, we're just going to go ahead and send this infantry next. Another fishing boat. So we have another fishing boat here. Let's... So fish... The fish resource gives +3 food. Everything else only gives 2. So let's improve the fish first. Okay, that's not so bad. This one, and now that we have oil, I really want to spend all my hammers, be putting it into zeros, at least for the time being. So let's go ahead, do that. Let's send this garrison to Seoul. Let's send this guy to Seoul as well, so we have at least a moderate defensive capability here. Alright, what to improve? Get him railroads. Okay, where do I need you? Could come get a railroad here. Let's do that. Flak, love flak. We need more of them, evidently. Shipping you off to you know where. And with our bombers, yeah. Let's do a recon mission right here. Okay, nothing. Thank you, City of Canton. So let's stop your starvation. You have served us well. Yeah, let's work that tile as well. Every single tile in the city's BFC is being worked. So this, remember, if you guys recall, this city does have the Red Cross in it. Has a ton of infrastructure, man. I think we should... I did design the city primarily to be pumping out garrisons. Well, on that notice, what is the next... Okay, so assault rifles... Did I stop training? Oh my gosh, that's a very... How did I miss that? Oh, that's embarrassing. I'm going to finish assault rifles so we can unlock the next stage of Japanese infantry and garrison. Wow, that's very embarrassing. Okay. Ooh. As long as they sit here in Hong Kong, I'm not too concerned about that. But I will have to deal with that eventually. Alright, want to go here. Yeah, we're at the happiness cap. We're making a monument. I miss the bug mod, seeing what buildings can increase my happiness. I guess the stadium. I guess I could just put like lumber mills in all these tiles. Mine here. Let's put them out here. Mine here. Mine here. Let's get all these tiles improved. This city doesn't need to have super aspirational goals. It can just be used to kind of, you know, I want to work all these forest tiles with lumber mills, and it could just be used to pump out garrisons. So, yeah, just lumber mill. All right. Yeah, put farms on all these tiles because this city is dedicated to the sole purpose of pumping out workers. I don't think we need all these workers, right? Well, I guess we do need one engineer. Okay. I could have put a railroad here. I want to put mines over here. We're still dealing with the Guerrilla 2 threat with these Chinese infantry. Let's, when I take Sian, I can put that coal mine in there. Put a railroad here. Yeah, okay. Put a railroad here. Yeah, let's finish that. One more easy hammer. Excellent. Yeah, we're bringing in a ton of artillery because we had no air force. We had to rely on artillery to do our heavy hitting. Let's finish this workshop. Oh, you're starving. Why are you starving? Did we lose it? Oh, we have access to oil, so now all my cities are more unhealthy than they previously were. It makes me want to, like, cancel this workshop and put a farm instead, which I think I'm going to do. That oil, yeah, I mean, I love to see it back, but it's causing me a bit of a domestic problem. We can get a mine here, no problem. Spread Kawasaki here. Yes, sir. And you know, putting a military academy here in Canton with the Red Cross is actually not a bad idea. Or I could attach you to another unit. But I think probably the military academy is the best bet. And of course, with the military academy, boom, now we can train Marines here. Marines with the medic promotion, it's kind of nice. All these bombers, I need zeros so bad. Just curious, we're just, yeah. Nothing over here, right? No, it doesn't look like it. Alright, skip return. Yeah, we're defending our workers. Well, with our workers here, we can improve some of these tiles, because we have a... Yeah, I don't think he would run in, like, okay, so let's just come here and, like, get a worker here for a railroad first, and then I'll bring in the others later. This tile should be safe from the Chinese, because there's no road here. And yeah, he only has Chinese infantry 43, so we can come here. And same deal here. I don't think the Allies have a tank unit up here, so we can, maybe I'm being greedy, but let's go ahead and send you here. Alright. I don't remember if railroads improve pastures, or if that's just in Dawn of Civilization. So the mine says +1, but the pasture, yeah, that's just Dawn of Civilization. Okay. But the railroad I know does, so let's come get a railroad here. Oh, excuse me, the lumber mill, I meant to say. Mitsubishi, where can we send you, sir? Rehe, so let's come send you to Rehe. Or Calgary. Yeah, with more hammers, I want to send you over here with the aircraft plant. We failed to damage production. You win some, you lose some. Alright, there's a few British transports here, noted. Wonder where they're off to. Actually, it looks like they're heading away from Singapore. Like, it looks like they're heading northwest. So I wonder if they're going to pick up some more people. Well, I see a light tank here, so maybe he's going to pick up that light tank. They're going to be doing some more amphibious landing in the next however many turns. Alright. Artillery. Yeah, so we're switching over to 0 production, effective immediately. We need fighters ASAP. So here are the options. We have the Oscar, the Tony, and of course the 0. 120, 144, 180, 12, 13, 14. The Tony has a range of 6. I will simply not be producing that. Oscar has range of 10. However, for 60 more hammers, I will improve the range by 6 and the strength by 2. I think the winner of our... we will be electing to choose the 0 for pretty much all of our development. Alright, so let's start. I don't know if I want to just click 0 5 times for every single city. I probably don't want to do that, so I'll just choose them one at a time. Okay, factory. Let's get a shale plant so we can get power. Yeah, this city has potential. Nowhere near the happiness cap. Let's put an engineer. Yeah, this city has potential. Let's get power to it first and foremost. Alright. Let's... Oh, I don't know like exactly what cities have production already put into a unit. Like we can see Canton already has 142 hammers put into the Type 95. So let's go ahead and finish that. Man, I don't know if that's even possible to go and find all those. Yeah, let's get a 0 here. Kawasaki, we don't have an aircraft plant. It's a plains tile. It's a plains city, so there's already a decent amount of hammers. A lot of cottages around here, though. Do I dare make an aircraft plant for 4 turns? I think I'll just make it. I think the Kawasaki executive. Yeah, that's true. Merchant ship. Okay. So I'm pretty sure most of these were training like a ship or something before they got sidetracked. But I don't see that here. I could have sworn this was like making a transport. We also need transports. Okay, so I'm gonna have you transport. I believe you. Yeah, you were making a cruiser. So let's get back on that. Let's put our specialist now into engineers. Yeah, let's get that going. You were also making a transport. Oh, I thought so. No aircraft plant, but yeah, we can make a transport. And I think I want to just go through and like cancel a few other production queues, so like focus on training whatever first. Let's go ahead and airlift this Marine, because I want to really make sure truck is safeguarded from attack. I have a paratrooper as well. Airlift here. Yeah, there we go. The Yamato class, that's right. That's going to be 13 turns. I might as well finish this Marine, and then I'll put hammers into the Yamato class. This one, of course, had the production canceled when we lost the city, so we were making a carrier here originally, but that's no more. We can finish this, and then we will train a transport next. Yeah, look, we have hammers put into that one. Yeah, this is like, okay, this is 9 more hammers, so we can finish that. What were we building here? Anything? A transport. Okay, let's make a transport next. We lost Seoul. Pyongyang. Okay, let's, I don't think there's a big rush to get tanks. I'd rather get zeros. So let's switch over here. Why? We're starving a lot. Like, we're losing 6 food when we weren't losing that before. Switch this town for a few more food here. Yeah, okay. Okay, whatever. Get a 0 here, 0 here. I started making this aircraft plant too late, but we're getting it built there. Let's come on down the line. Shanghai, I know, originally had an aircraft plant. Let's finish that shell plant. Let's just train at least one. Let's take it by merchant ship. Let's not spam it. Let's just see how we need it, if we need more. I'm just kind of checking in on these cities to see if they have the aircraft plant built, to see if they're grayed out or not. I need to get these tiles improved. I need to be training a lot more zeros. I only have a couple cities training them. This city always had a ton of potential. Aircraft plants 4 turns. I can get these tiles improved. If we have oil, we don't need to rely on flax so heavily. Especially after they failed over here, so I don't know what happened there. Let's finish this flak. Because it's almost done. 12 more hammers. And then I think we can start production of an aircraft plant. And I might even want to make an air base after that for more XP, but we'll see. Let's get this built first, though, for the free engineer. Yeah, look, we can put like 3 mines, 4 mines, so a lot of hammers we found in the city. La la la. Turns. Yeah, that's not great. Yeah, I want to finish that stuff. So I'm only training zeros in 3 cities. 4. Not great, not great. Well, I guess production will come slowly. I guess. Espionage. They're still a little bit above us, but we have the Civic, so that's why I'm trying to promote it. Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's wraps it up just about for my turn. It'll be a couple more turns before my first zeros start popping out, and it'll be yet another turn before they get to the city they need to be, and then another turn where they can start intercepting. So it'll be a few more turns before I at least start contending for air power. I'm going to probably try to focus them all in Chungking or something, where they can cover the most area. Can't not wait for that day. I would love to train that battleship, but I feel like we're training 3 zeros. We have 2 more aircraft plants that'll be done in 2 turns, and they can start training zeros as well. I almost want to, like, just because the air power question is so urgent at the moment, I'm going to come back to this Marine in Yamato later. I just want to train at least 1 zero here. So I can get another 0 trained. We can send them all here and then at least make the Royal Air Force and the American Air Force their lives a little bit more miserable as we contest skies. Okay, well, I think that's it. I don't know how I missed assault rifles. Yeah, that's embarrassing. We'll pick up that next. After sloped armor, not sure. We'll see how the war stands at that point. Hopefully we take Cyan next turn. What can we do here for some more happiness? The monument, yeah. At least we're pumping out culture like crazy here. Alright. Just double checking, but I think that's it. Hopefully our Navy is safe here in Truck. But 2 more turns. I might even depart next turn and not wait for it to get fully healed. Because I don't like sitting in one place for this long. But okay. And how many transports are we training? Let me check this, sorry. Just 2. Of course I need more, but I think the zeros have precedent. Alright. Enough chit-chat. That is late March 1943. The turn that we discovered oil. And we have now unlocked it for our great empire. Just need to make sure that this city is safe. Which I think it should be, at least for now. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, do all the good stuff. Leave a comment even, and take care. Goodbye.